Hello and welcome back to the Organ Loft. And what have we got in store for you today? Well, last time I left you as a 20-year-old organist and choir master in Christchurch, West Didsbury in Manchester. 3 years later, I moved from Christchurch to be sub-organist at Holy Innocents Fallowfield and St James Birch in Rusholme. This was very useful because I had a good organist above me, who was my boss, helping me and guiding me, and I learnt such a lot more anthems and a lot more pieces of music. The organist there, Stephen Butler, he was also a lecturer and teacher of music, and he arranged an evening class for adults to take the Archbishop's certificate in church music. And I thought to help him get the numbers he needed, I would join. However, to qualify to take that exam, you needed to be at least a level of grade 5. So I was virtually forced into taking my first ever organ exam of grade 5. And I learnt 2 set pieces for that exam. I'm pleased to say I actually got a distinction. I don't know how, but there you go. I don't think I've even played those pieces since the exam. So anyway, what I've done, I've relearned those pieces as if I was taking grade 5 again. I've got them what I feel is perfect and decided to record them as if I was actually taking the exam. So if there were mistakes in it, they've been recorded. And I've just taken one take, and yes, there's quite a few mistakes in it. The 2 pieces are a chorale prelude by Peter Hurford and the final movement of Sonata for Organ No. 3 by Mendelssohn. Now the first one by Peter Hurford is based on the hymn tune Casual, which sounds like this. I see it's actually called Wem In Leidenstagen, which is news to me because being English, I thought Wem was in Shropshire. But there you go. Now this piece is actually quite simple and quite interesting and different in that the tune, Casual, is played by the pedal on a 4-foot stop, and the chorale prelude is played over it, and there's some really lovely textured harmony over the tune. The difficulties I've found is, one, the hands need to help each other out a lot, as notes are carried over as well into another bar, but some notes aren't, and you had to be careful to hold the notes for the full length that they're supposed to be. The second thing is, and this was new to me, I had to learn to use my left foot for the expression pedal. This feels very strange, and even now I can't do it very well. It doesn't seem natural. And finally, although the pedal was very simple and could be done with the right foot, it's surprisingly difficult to keep that hymn tune going while you've got so much happening above it. And even you'll hear in this one, although I did most of it quite well, there's one part where I can't do it anymore because the stretch has gone. I can't. There's one bit I had to do a bottom B and then the D an octave above. And that then moved to a C and an E. And I could only just do it, and while I was concentrating on that, I noticed I was still holding a pedal note down, which I shouldn't have done. But anyway, here is the first piece. I'm now doing my grade 5, and it's Wem In Leidenstagen, chorale prelude by Peter Hurford. The second piece looks quite simple too. You probably know the final movement of Mendelssohn's Organ Sonata number 3. It's quite a gentle piece, and the main problem I had here was there's a lot of swapping the feet on a note. So it would go sort of left foot, right foot, the left foot takes over and then right foot moves onto another one. There is also an absolutely horrible bit about 2/3 towards the end where the right hand, the left hand and the pedal seem to move independently in different directions, and I really struggled with that. And once again, this time round, I've struggled with that, but I got it off perfectly. But do I do it perfectly on the record? No. So here is a grade 5 version of Mendelssohn's Organ Sonata number 3, the final movement.